Oh, welcome back to Brooklyn and another video as we continue on this New Zealand series. Hope everyone is safe and healthy and doing great and you had an awesome weekend. As for us, not much has changed. Amanda's over here still working her ass off. I'm doing my thing. Today was pretty productive. Got 2 miles in. And before I forget, Bobby, this is for you. Oh, now that we've got that out of the way, let's go to New Zealand. So we just left, strapped the surfboard down, and after about half an hour driving, it's still there. So that's good. But if you notice, I'm not driving. Amanda just took over.
Watching it the whole time.
So far.
How do you like your new board?
It sucks.
Why?
I feel like it's too small. Ooh, yeah, a little food prep going on. Busting out the Instant Pot carrots, sweet potato, some Korean yam, ground turkey, a little bit of bacon, some spices. So that'll be our food for the week. And I also picked up one of these. Oh, you hear that? But anyways, we just arrived to this place. We're in Rotorua now. We arrived to this Aquatic Center. Guess what?
Don't even show me right now.
Look at Amanda's hair. Your hair. Look, you guys. Oh God. After, I think it's been 5 days. I've been in the water every day. Amanda just doesn't do.
Okay,
she's just
one day.
She's just. You didn't go in the water today either, Grindball?
Because we're gonna shower.
Hear that? We're gonna shower.
Mark thinks because he gets in the water that he's showering.
Yeah. Okay, so this is open until 9:30. We've got an hour and a half. Okay, let's go shower. That shower was so nice. We did some laps, so we did some swimming. My hair's not all salty and sandy. A little exercise. Nice hot shower. Facilities were clean. How do you feel?
Amazing.
Like $1 million bucks?
Shower was
Amanda showered for like 45 minutes.
I didn't care if I had to push the button every time. It was worth it.
So basically it was like a sink. You'd press the button and it would give you maybe 10 seconds of water. That's pretty good after not showering for 5 days.
So happy.
I feel like we need to go out and party and do stuff. I was telling her, 'cause they're all fresh, clean clothes. Been wearing board shorts for 5 days, just like swimming in them. So now we have to go find a campsite.
And gas.
Oh yeah, and gas. And it is 9 o'clock.
Okay, let's see. How about the campsite?
Van life. Look at that. It's delicious. It's done. Now, the one problem, well, it's not my problem. It's Amanda's problem.
The food came from inspiration from Coco's food, and it smells like Coco's food, and I can't get that thought out of my head, so I feel like I'm eating Coco's food.
Yeah, because I made Coco's food, and I make it the exact same way with pretty much the same ingredients, just without spices. Yeah, but now she's trying to say she's not going to eat it? I slaved away in the kitchen on this. Oh yeah, back to New Zealand. I did not catch a wave because, well, first of all, I didn't know what I was doing. Second of all, there were really no waves. Third, I wasn't even in, like the water wasn't nearly deep enough. But you know what I did catch is one wicked sunburn because we passed out on the beach. I'm not sure if it's gonna come up later in the footage or another video, but we got so sunburnt.
It was a good nap though.
It was a great nap. Good morning guys. Another day in New Zealand. It is now, actually it's like 12. It's no longer morning. We are so sunburnt. Falling asleep on the beach never works out well. Look at this. Besides, look how soft my leg is. Forget about that part. Just look at this line. Oh God, I could feel it the whole time I was running. Do you want to show them yours?
No, mine's too hot.
It's all more up in the groin area. And then she's also got like tan line from the bikini strap. Went for a run, and now I'm just doing a little bit of exercise. We planned on doing a lot more exercise while we were traveling. Turns out, hasn't happened.
It's hard when you don't have a shower.
It is. I almost didn't want to work out today just because I felt so clean still. But I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna work out. So I went for like 20-30 minute run. And then Amanda brought a jump rope, brought a little TheraBand, and I brought one of my Perform Better bands. So if you're gonna travel and there's any one piece of equipment you can bring with you, you can get so much done with this. I'm not gonna look like Arnold Schwarzenegger afterwards, but you know, hopefully it'll just maintain. This has to become a daily thing. I don't think it'll be that hard. You just have to remind me. I'll remind you, actually.
It's not fair, girls. It's harder for girls to work out.
But this isn't necessarily a hard workout.
Yeah, but you still get like all sweaty, and then you have to do it with your hair.
A little
like
sweaty.
my hair smells so nice.
Put your hair up.
That doesn't help.
Wow, look at her
Girls,
face right now.
You know what I mean. It is hard. It's
Well,
hard
cut
for
it.
Girl. No.
What were we gonna do, possibly?
The Maori dinner, I'm trying to book it, but it's
So the local,
it's not coming up.
the indigenous people of New Zealand are called Maori, M-A-O-R-I. I don't even know how to, I've asked a bunch of people how to say it correctly, but we still
I know, I still can't do it.
can't say it
I think
correctly.
because I have Mari's name in my head.
Oh,
Like Mari Johnson.
I know I'm butchering it, probably not saying it correctly, so call me dumb in the comments all you want. I know someone's gonna be like, you idiot. The local people, I apologize for not saying it correctly.
Tamaki Mari Village.
Yeah, so there's a village nearby which gives you kind of this cultural experience. And again, it's not totally genuine because it is a tourist attraction, but you get to kind of see, tells you about the culture, and you get this 3-course dinner, which is, I guess, supposed to be kind of authentic.
The hangi.
H-A-N-G-I. So we might get that. That's why I have to leave you guys right now, because we need to go find some Wi-Fi so we can book the tickets for this evening or afternoon.
Yeah, hopefully.
We're gonna go find this place, and then when we catch back up with you, hopefully we'll be doing something fun. More fun than just chilling in the van by a beach. What's more fun than that?
That's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, one more quick thing. I feel mentally better, mentally sharper. Just saying, exercise does a body good. That includes your brain.
Okay, Dad.
We just asked people on Instagram how to open it. Popular answer was machete. Unfortunately, we don't have a machete. So the other idea people had was a drill. So let me get this set up. You go back to New Zealand and we'll see how this ends. You guys see this helicopter? That helicopter brings you to this place called White Island, which is supposed to be like one of the biggest and most active volcanoes here in New Zealand. And it is $800 per person to go out to the island on the chopper. So that's a little more than our budget. There's also boats too. So you can take a boat out there. It's like $100, but I'm not sure if they do that from here. There's a lot of fun activities here to do in Rotorua. There's a bunch of geothermal spas, or geysers and stuff like that. Hot springs, zorbs. Parks that have the Maori culture. Because that one we were gonna book with, they're all the way booked until Monday. So for the next 5 days, they don't have any availability.
Black swans?
Yeah, and there's a ton of these black swans here. But everything costs at least like $100. So we have to like pick maybe one thing that we really want to do. But we don't really know where we're going. Amanda's just kind of following me as we walk around. But we ended up here at the Rotorua Museum. If it's free, we're in. Otherwise, we're gonna save our money for, I mean, I don't mind a good museum, but I can't be spending all my money on it. I'd rather spend my money on
We're not big.
other stuff. This nice little courtyard area behind me. Amanda said this is for sports. Would have been.
Tennis and cricket?
Ah, it would have been perfect for boomerang throwing. Get the leg out. guys see the bubbling? I think that's like the sulfur. That's what we're smelling right now. Because this place smells like straight farts. Rotten egg and farts. I bet that water is probably warm too. It smells very farty here. Very, very farty. So this reminds me of that movie. I can't remember which End of the World movie. It was either like Volcano or End of the World. No, stop. So there you go. That's why it smells like a fart here. They just said the water over there was 200 degrees. Damn, guys, look at that. That is what they just said was like 200. So basically we're treating this like a minefield, and we're just walking where we saw those people on the tour walking, so that we don't fall through and burn anything. Oh, okay, so this is all the stuff that they were showing earlier. The stuff that's all, yeah, bubbling up. Crazy. The reason the water is so milky white like this is from the minerals, mostly silicone. Yeah, it does not look like anything you want to swim in. Let's see what the water feels like. Oh, it just feels normal. Oh, and it tastes fine too. It doesn't feel like super hot or super cold. Let's make sure I wash my hands before I eat a sandwich later. Oh, they're so light.
Yeah.
It's like they're made of foam. Crush it, squeeze it. Incredible Hulk. Can you guys see where this milky water meets the nice blue? It's crazy, right? Feeling a little safer out here? Oh, it smells like pee. But I guess that's from all the sulfur that bubbles up out of the ground. But I guess the black stuff is even hotter. We're gonna go back the same way we came, just because some of the ground was soft over there, like spongy.
Yeah. Mark was like, I think I see a trail.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of holes. There's like a hole here, big hole, and they're all steaming with bubbling hot. Sorry guys, the battery died.
So dead.
And it's gonna die again. But we have a little bit of juice left. But a lot has happened since we saw you last. We booked a couple tours for tomorrow, and now we're just kind of getting lost walking around Rotorua. I was gonna use this, but I just saw a video on YouTube that looks so much more simple, but let's see if this works. I don't know if it's working. I think it's starting to go in. Oh, you hear that?
Yes.
I think this might work. I think we're good. Okay, so, yeah, look.
Take a drink.
There we go. There we go, baby. In business. Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. Money. Oh, we're getting a little pieces of the crust. It's still pretty, it's cold. It tastes pretty good, right?
Yeah,
and
I feel like this is better than any other coconut.
Yeah, and it's actually cold. It's already cold, which is weird because it was inside. Sweet. Score. Okay, let's see if I can open this up. I feel like this is just a recipe to stab myself in the hand. I'm right about there. This is gonna be it. Yes. There we go, baby.
Success.
Gold. Yes. 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 Today's a good day.